welcome to my video blog. I hope that you're all well, that you've had a fantastic weekend. Today I'm going to be talking about Olympia, because Olympia was on this weekend. So I'm not actually going to talk about my diet or my training. I've had a good week with it, but I'll actually write about that. I mainly wanted to talk about Olympia and sort of give you my sort of take on it, really. As you all know, I am so obsessed with the whole thing. It's just, I love it. The whole Olympia weekend thing, I absolutely loved it. So I figured the best thing is that I actually just do a video about it and sort of give you my own sort of take on it, really, especially with all the results and everything. So on the Friday was the pre-judging for the men. The main sort of Mr. Olympia, they did the pre-judging for that, and they also did the pre-judging for figure, and they actually did the bikini and fitness on the Friday. So, but the timing is really, really weird because it was out in Vegas and it was on till quite late. The timing was really, really bizarre, and there was just no way I could stay up all night to sort of see that on bodybuilding.com, which is really, really annoying because why? This is another thing I don't understand, okay? There is so much rubbish on TV. You know, everybody's got satellite TV, everybody's got cable, right? There's like 50 million channels of crap, okay? You know, they've got snooker and God knows what rubbish, right? Why can they not televise, you know, Olympia? Why not? Once a year. It's such a short event. Why can't they televise it? Why do we have to watch it on this tiny little screen on your laptop? It's beyond me. Why, you know, it's so much other crap gets televised, and they can't be able to televise this. But anyway, that's like my little mini rant. I really wasn't impressed with that at all. So I was just like, oh, for crying out loud. So it's like, you know, I had to get up quite early, but I couldn't get up because I was really tired from like the week's training, the dieting and stuff. So I couldn't get up early enough. So it's like, I got up on the Saturday morning, and luckily in Vegas it had just happened. All the pre-judging had happened, and all the results for fitness and for bikini had come out. So that was quite cool to sort of see who had won those, and you know, the fitness class, Adele kept her title, but what was quite shocking was in bikini, Nicole Magrani, she came first, and she looked fantastic. But the girl who won it last year, Sonia Gonzalez, she came 5th. She did really badly this year. She did, well, not really badly, but you know what I mean, though. Compared to winning last year to coming 5th this year is quite a big sort of. It's not even like she came 2nd. So I was quite stunned by that. But it was really nice on Twitter to sort of see on my Twitter feed, because obviously I have my phone right next to me, so I was in bed and I was like, just the first thing, I was half asleep, but I wanted to see, and everybody's kind of saying, oh, it's this and this, and everybody was saying it's between Phil Heath and Jay Cutler, and they said Kai Green was looking pretty sick as well. They're saying he was looking pretty good. They said he looked a bit flat initially, but by the evening, if he did the carb loading correctly, he would like seriously balloon out. So I was like, oh, okay, you know, that's quite interesting. All right. So, but it was quite clear cut from the pre-judging that it was between Phil Heath and Jay Cutler, and there was all this stuff going on about Jay's bicep and that he had a huge bruise on it and there was something wrong, and Phil Heath had it in the bag. I mean, I saw Phil's pictures and his conditioning was tip top. His conditioning was, my God, amazing. He looked phenomenal. So I actually had an inkling he'd win it. I just thought, yeah, you know what, he's got that winning attitude, and you know, just from looking at his Twitter feeds over the last few days, he's been really like, I want to win it, I want to win it, I want to win it. So he had that in his mind to win it. So which he did, of course. But it was quite cool on Twitter because I saw that Oksana came 5th in fitness, and she's on Twitter, so I just tweeted her to say congratulations. Now, bearing in mind she'd only been on stage like an hour before, she tweeted me back saying thank you, and so I was really sweet, because you know, you shouldn't have to do that. And Dina Al-Sabah, who I think is absolutely extraordinary, she's an Arab woman amongst all those American women on that bikini stage. She's the first ever Arab Muslim woman to get the pro title, IFBB Pro. She did it in figure, and she did it in 2006. Then she went off and did an MBA. She didn't compete for years. Then she came back and she got her pro card in bikini. She came back in bikini, And she did it last year, she did it this year, and I tweeted her and just sort of said, oh, you know, I think you're amazing for what you've done, that, you know, you're representing Muslim women up on the Olympia stage. And she tweeted me back as well, saying that, oh, you know, it's so nice to represent my Arab fans. So that was like really cool too. I thought that was really, really cool. I think she's a phenomenal woman. Really, not only really intelligent and stunning, but she's out there doing it, so that's pretty cool. Oh, now on the Sunday, this morning, I got up, I just had it in my head, I wanted to see figure, I was so desperate for Erin Stern to win. Now I'm going to quickly show you. This was Erin last year when she won it last year. That's her last year. I mean, she's so beautiful. And I saw her pre-judging pictures, and she's definitely added on size to her hamstrings and to her lats. She was definitely bigger, size-wise she was bigger. Still very lean, but she was a lot bigger. And Nicole over here, as you can see, her shoulders are a lot bigger. And she came second last year. Well, I woke up at 5:30 and I missed the figure. I missed the figure Olympia results. It was all over Twitter. And I was like, oh my God, who won? Who won? And I was really shocked to see that Nicole won. Now, Louise, my mentor, has told me that they have changed some of the rules around slightly. And I think they want a more softer look, because even though Erin's condition was superb, and actually everybody was saying she should have won it, because from what I could see of her pre-judging photos, she looked fantastic. But Nicole won it, and her shoulders were not like that picture. It was much softer. Her body was much tighter and leaner, and I think that was what they were looking for. It was, you know, I think they wanted to change, definitely. So Erin came second and Nicole came first. So I was really gutted for Erin, because, you know, she's my idol. Her and Louise Rogers are my idols. So I was like, oh, it's really, you know, I felt really sad about that. But what was really funny was that I actually got up and I could see on my Twitter feed they were doing the final call out, like the results for Mr. O. And I was like, oh my God, so like in 10th place it's so-and-so. They were doing all of that. And I could see like in 6th place it's so-and-so. So I legged it out of bed, right, and I went into my office, I switched my laptop on, and it was like going 4th place. And I was like, oh, hurry on, come on, I want to see who wins. And then luckily I tuned in just in time to hear Kai Green getting 3rd place, Jay Cutler getting 2nd, and of course Phil Heath getting first place, which was awesome because he's made history by getting it, because he is quite young as well. But, you know, I mean, he's got great genetics. He's got great genetics. But obviously he's used a lot of stuff as well to get to that sort of, get an Olympian standard physique. But what was quite interesting was there was this big sort of hoo-ha about the 202 class. And Kevin English got 1X. He won it last year and he's won it again. But everybody was saying that Flex Lewis's conditioning was a lot better. So I didn't actually get to see the photos of that, but there was like a really big hoo-ha about that. So, you know, but on the whole, I thought it was really interesting. I've been really into it. And next year, I actually really want to go. I've said to Steve, you know, for my birthday, this year I just got some headphones and that iPod thing, but, you know, iPod holder thing. But next year I said I want to go on the VIP thing. So I'm obsessed with this. I live and breathe this. I just absolutely love it. You know, I want to win body fitness in this country, you know, and I want to get the IFBB Pro card for figure. So I'm really into this stuff. So I said I want to actually go. I want to go as that VIP thing, as that VIP package, because you get to go to the finals, you get unlimited access to the expos, you get to go backstage, you get to have all your photos done with all the winners. It's just an amazing experience. And I said to Steve, if I'm going to go and do that, I want to do it like that. I don't want to do it any other way. So hopefully, God willing, I'll get to go next year. I can do it next year. So that's really cool. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's just been a really cool weekend. I was very fired up for training and stuff, which I'm going to talk about. My diet's been fine as well. But the whole Olympia thing has just made me realise exactly what I want. And I know what I want. And I've talked to Steve in great depth about what I want. I wouldn't tell anybody else, but I know what I'm aiming for and I know what I want. And it doesn't matter how long it takes. Because with bodybuilding and with figure, it does take time. And my goals are highly realistic. I've set myself a long target to win, because I want to win, because winning is everything. So there you go, you know what I'm like. But I hope that you're all well anyway, and take care. Lots and lots of figure love. Mwah!